in there is this 100% real, 100% weird query. What if my Bible has sticky pages? This is a frequently asked question. Evidently, the workers at the Bible factory really get excited over the word begat. Even though it just received the Trump bump. The God Bless the USA Bible has been around for a few years now, and the reviews are in. 79% of reviewers gave it the lowest possible rating, 1 star. The one positive review said, 5 out of 5 stars, sticky, just the way I like them. Trump's not... What's up? What's going on, buddy? Gonna be there all night? Trump's not just busy spreading the good news. Representation matters. Well, on Friday, we learned that NBC News had hired McDaniel as an on-air contributor. No surprise, people got mad at NBC. Some surprise, NBC got mad at NBC. Specifically, their anchors.
You got to ask yourself, what does she bring NBC News?
We weren't asked our opinion of the hiring, but if we were, we would have strongly objected to it.
McDaniel is on the payroll at NBC News. To me, that is inexplicable.
Don't hire anyone close to the crimes.
That is tough stuff. I haven't seen on-air talent rebel like that since Elmo said, "The Alfred piece, so confused like you."
Frank, what can we say about why Islamic State might have targeted Russia?
One is Syria, where the Russian Air Force has been inflicting pretty heavy casualties throughout Syria's civil war on Islamic State fighters. And a recent communique by Islamic State's kind of leadership said, we will never forgive and forget. In other words, we will settle scores. Now, that's going to sound strange, but they are mortal enemies. And ISIS considers that the Taliban are allies of Russia. In 2022, they attacked the Russian embassy in Kabul, so that's another possibility. And the third is the general kind of suppression by Russia's FSB, that's the Domestic Security Agency, of suspected jihadists and other Muslim individuals inside Russia.
And based on this news tonight from France, Frank, what's your assessment of the Islamic State threat in Europe?
Well, it never went away.
Because yesterday, Donald Trump announced a deal to endorse a $60 God Bless the USA Bible. Yes! Donald Trump is now hawking a Bible. It's just like any other good book, except in the middle of this one, there's a centerfold. Wow. Wow, Mary was a Bethlehem 8. I wouldn't kick her out of the manger for eating crackers. Now, this has come as no surprise to anyone. Making a profit is Trump's religion. As his Jesus famously said, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle if you pay me 4 easy installments of $19.95. Act now, disciples are standing by. Trump made...
This morning, with the sun rising, search teams continue looking for any survivors in the water as the Baltimore area reels from a major collapse. This morning, a stunning bridge collapse at the Port of Baltimore.
Tom, we know that there were vehicles in the water, as that official pointed out. The weather is very cold, so if there are survivors who are still in the water, how long can they safely remain in those cold temps?
Yeah, 40, 45 degrees in the water, 32 degrees outside right now where we are. We checked with the University of Minnesota Duluth, and they're saying at about 7 minutes, if you're in the water, you start to have exhaustion. And then you may have, if you're lucky, if you've got a flotation device, if you've got the right gear, you might be able to survive for an hour. So we are...
This is how the attack had begun, with gunmen in the foyer and desperate attempts to take cover. The attackers moved on to the auditorium. By the end of this, more than 130 people were dead. 4 suspects have been arrested. Tonight, the suspected gunman appeared in court. Russia claims they'd been caught fleeing to Ukraine and had contacts there.